Welcome back to my channel. Today we dive into what is destined to be one of the most heartbreaking and emotional storylines in the history of The Bold and the Beautiful. As the CBS soap opera takes another dramatic narrative turn, we find ourselves on the brink of destruction and redemption as we watch two of the show's most enduring characters, Hope and Liam, drawn together by the weight of love, loss, and running out of time. Recent developments on The Bold and the Beautiful have made it clear that Liam's journey is reaching its most pivotal chapter yet. Diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor, Liam is living on borrowed time. The prognosis is bleak. The emotional stakes are higher than ever. But as Liam faces the possibility of his own death, Hope may finally realize that love doesn't wait and some opportunities can't be delayed. The question is, will she act before it's too late? In recent episodes, viewers have seen Hope Logan go through a whirlwind of inner turmoil. After months of separation, confusion, and emotional growth, Hope finds herself once again reflecting on her life with Liam. Despite the betrayal, heartbreak, and complicated love triangle with Steffy Forrester that has haunted them for over a decade, Hope cannot ignore what Liam means to her. Not just as a lover or a partner, but as the father of her daughter and the man who has tried so many times to be her rock. Hope has spent sleepless nights reliving memories of laughing in the cabin with Beth, celebrating holidays as a family, the look of joy when they thought their daughter was gone forever and then found again. These memories, once buried under layers of pain, now begin to shine through. True love never dies. It just hides under the scars of the past. For a long time, Hope has been wary, cautious, burned by Liam's wavering heart and unsure of her own. But as she watches Liam face the death penalty, she finds herself unable to contain what's been locked away in her heart. Love, regret, and a desperate need to hold on before it's all gone. Adding fuel to this emotional dilemma is Deacon Sharp, Hope's once estranged father, who has now become an incredible force in her life. Deacon, who knows all too well what it means to lose time with those you love, encourages Hope to stop hesitating. Stop being afraid to suffer. Say what needs to be said. He reminds her, life isn't guaranteed. Time isn't promised. If she still loves Liam, she needs to let him know before she can't anymore. And Hope listens, for words change everything. After many long nights of reflection and watching Liam deteriorate, Hope finally mustered up the courage to say what she had been holding back. In a moment of weakness and trembling, she approached Liam. She saw the weariness in his eyes, the way he trembled, the way he tried to smile through the pain. And she knew this might be their last chance. Looking into his eyes, Hope finally said, "Can we try again?" For words. Simple. Soft. Terrifying. Liam was stunned. It was something he had dreamed of hearing for months, years even. He had waited, hoped, and suffered silently, wondering if Hope would ever want to be with him again. Now, with his future uncertain, here she was asking for a second chance. Too late for love? But no matter how romantic and raw the moment, the brutal reality remained. Liam was dying. Doctors had confirmed that his brain tumor was inoperable. The bleeding and swelling in his brain would only get worse. No treatment had worked. Finn, Bridget, and Grace had tried everything. Liam knew what was coming, and though Hope's words filled his heart with warmth, he feared they were over. And just when love seemed like it might bring peace to Liam's final days, tragedy struck again. In a quiet moment at home, Liam rose from his chair to reach for a photo of Beth. He felt more dizzy than usual. The room spun. He clutched the desk. Then, his knees buckled. His body fell, hitting the hardwood floor with a sickening thud. His head hit the corner of the desk. Blood was pouring out. Liam lay still, unconscious. his body convulsing, his breathing shallow. This fall was not like the others. It was not a fright or a faint. It was catastrophic. When the paramedics arrived, it was clear Liam was in critical condition. He was rushed to the hospital, but even the best doctors knew there might not be enough time. The trauma of the fall, combined with the severe brain damage caused by the tumor, was simply too much. Finn did everything he could. Grace and Bridget assisted. Machines beeped. Monitors screamed. But then, the line went vertical. Death shook Los Angeles. The news spread quickly. Ridge got the call first. Then Bill. Then Wyatt. Hope collapsed in Deacon's arms, inconsolable. Brooke and Taylor held each other tight. Steffi, stunned by her own health scare, felt the ground disappear beneath her. A town that had been through so much grief in years now united in a single grief. Liam was gone. This was no dream. There was no mistake. There was no miracle. The doctors had tried everything, but the final blow, combined with his current medical condition, was too severe. Liam Spencer was pronounced dead at 2:47 p.m. Hope was shattered. She replayed their last conversation in her mind, the way his eyes lit up when she asked if they could try again. The way he reached out and took her hand. The way he told her, with his last conscious breath, that she would always be the love of his life. She had asked the right question, but it was too late for the answer. The pain was too great, but so was the regret. Hope chastised herself for waiting, for hesitating, for letting fear steal the time she could have had. But she also finds comfort in knowing that Liam died with peace in his heart, knowing that she still loved him. What happens next? A town is grieving. A funeral is held at the Forrester estate. Ridge gives the eulogy. Bill places his hand on his son's casket, whispering an apology. Wyatt stands next to Hope, grieving but steadfast. Kelly holds Steffi's hand, not fully understanding, but feeling the loss. Beth holds a small drawing of one she did for her father just days ago. No one can hold back tears. Even those who have fought with Liam for years, Thomas, Zend, RJ, come to pay their respects. Liam, an indecisive lover caught between two worlds, leaves this life a deeply loved, deeply grieving, and unforgettable man. A story of love, regret, and possibility. The bold and the beautiful has never shied away from the rawest emotions. And in this story of Hope's longing, Liam's illness, their near reunion, the show delivers a devastating, unforgettable story about timing, love, and the tragedy of indecision. Hope's words, "Can we try again?" will echo down the hallways of Forrester and Spencer forever. They will serve as a reminder that sometimes the most important things need to be said before time runs out. As fans, we now face a new era. An era without Liam, but one shaped by the legacy of the man he was and the love he left behind.